Hello, my name is Kaur and I am a design thinking practitioner, and this is my son Fletcher.
Hello.
You might be wondering what design thinking is. In fact, you probably already do design thinking without even knowing it. It helps you to identify the right problem and the right solution for it, and you do this by talking and thinking very creatively. Now, design thinking can be used for lots of situations. For example, people that I work with at the government Commonwealth Scientific Research Organisation, we work with scientists and researchers in order to solve big problems such as climate change, but it doesn't all need to be a big problem. For example, you probably have lots of problems that you experience at school. Fletcher, do you have some examples of maybe problems that you have at school?
Well, I always lose my stuff.
Okay, so Fletcher always loses his stuff. Wonder why that happens. Let's see if we can figure out the right problem to solve. Now, I'm going to interview Fletcher just to understand a little bit more about this. What do you lose?
Like my hats and jumpers.
Oh, okay. When you lose your jumpers, could you tell me how that happens?
Well, sort of, because I usually forget.
Where do you forget it?
Like at the classroom or at the basketball court or around the school.
Okay, let's find out more about this problem. So Fletcher, when you lose it and you're around the school, what makes you take it off in the first place?
Sometimes it's too hot.
Too hot, okay. Now I've defined the right problem because I found out that he takes off his jumper when he gets hot, particularly when he's around the basketball court. I have to think of a few ideas so that I can go back to Fletcher and see how we can solve that problem. We have got to think of some good ideas to help Fletcher find his jumpers or even just not lose them in the first place. I don't want to just think of one idea. I want to think of many ideas so that I can really be sure that I'm getting the right solution to the problem. So, Fletcher, I have got 3 ideas that I thought of. Can I test them out with you?
Sure.
The first idea is just don't wear a jumper to school. Then you'll never lose them.
Nah.
Why not?
I might get cold.
Okay, Fletcher did not like my first idea. Let's try idea number 2. Idea number 2 is before you leave your classroom to go out and play, take off your jumper and keep it next to your bag. That way you won't lose it and it's always around your classroom. What do you think of that idea?
That's a good idea.
Okay, why is it a good idea?
I probably won't forget to bring my jumper in.
When you go out to play, let's say it's in the basketball court, when you take off your jumper, you put it in the same place every time. You could even use a chalk or ask your teachers if you could have a bin or a plastic container and put it in there. Even better, why don't you put that on the way back to the classroom? That way, you don't even have to remember, you see it every time you go back. What do you think of idea number 3?
That's probably the best idea.
Okay, why is it the best idea?
Because then I won't forget where my jumper is.
Yeah, okay. Now what you've seen us do is we've really had a chance to talk to someone who is experiencing the problem. In this case, it's Fletcher. We found the right problem, which isn't just that he loses his jumper. We also found out how he loses his jumper and why. It's because he gets hot, he takes it off, and he forgets where he loses it. We needed to think about some good solutions to it, but I don't know what the best solution is because it has been 30 years since I was in primary school and things have changed. So I need to ask Fletcher, who is experiencing the problem. And what did he tell us? We tested 3 ideas. He told me the first one was a bit rubbish, which I agree with. He told me the second one was okay, but he told me that the third one was the best. So I think we found the right solution. Now, using design thinking, we can find the right problem and the right solution, and we always do it by listening to people that we interview and testing our ideas out with them. That way, we know that we're making the right solution for the right person for the right problem that they're experiencing. Thank you for learning about design thinking with us. Goodbye.
Bye.